As Americans, we all agree we need to create jobs and stimulate our domestic economy. We can do that with ethanol. We can make this amazing, renewable source of energy and power our cars with it today. Ethanol is America's best renewable fuel, reliable and affordable now. At Growth Energy, we're looking forward to working with President-elect Obama and his team as he continues to support biofuels and emphasize the creation of green-collar jobs and stimulating the economy.
You know, I really think that the way to get to where we need to be, so we've got 30–35% of our motor fuel from agriculture, from cellulosic ethanol and corn ethanol, is to push the blend.
An industry like yours has got to be real careful because it is energy intensive to create the ethanol, whether it's corn-based ethanol or cellulosic ethanol. And you can end up getting nailed under the wrong type of scheme to reduce greenhouse gases so as to make your product unmarketable, either through higher prices or through regulation. So watch the details as these proposals come out, because it can either be a very good program, which I think should emphasize proven environmental results, something that is economically acceptable to the American people, and something that relates on technology and relies on that quite heavily, or it can be something bad which will mean more bureaucratic regulations, and the more regulations there are on the books, the harder it is usually to develop a product and to sell a product at a price that the people will pay for. So eternal vigilance is the price of liberty. Be vigilant.
This is a very, very important issue because it affects three different aspects of America. It's very important in terms of energy independence from foreign sources. And I think the American people have a deep instinctive understanding of why we have a national interest in trying to maximize American production of energy. It is second, very, very important from an environmental standpoint because it is, if you're concerned about global warming, not supporting ethanol makes absolutely no sense. And if you're concerned about carbon loading of the atmosphere, supporting ethanol is a major step in the right direction in terms of having a fuel which does not maximize putting carbon in the atmosphere. But third, as a practical matter, this is very important to the American economy and to rural America.
This is about national security, first and foremost. And we know that we move a long way in the right direction when we're moving into ethanol. In 2006, we produced about 5 billion gallons of ethanol in the United States. We avoided importing about 200 million barrels of oil, and we saved about $10 billion for the American economy that went right to farm families and to businessmen here in the United States. And that's a huge plus for this economy. It is about national security, and we can do a whole lot better than 5 billion barrels a year, 5 billion gallons a year. And we're going to, with the right support from the Hill, to give us the opportunity. And it's also about climate change. We know the rate of buildup of the carbon in the atmosphere, and yet just by burning a 10% ethanol mix, we're taking 1.2 million cars equivalent of carbon greenhouse gases off the road each year. And we're going to do a lot better than that.